I officially begin. And okay. So today, all I mostly have is just an update of what's going on here this week. So, so let's go to classwork here in Google Classroom and jump up. This week's actually a fairly light work week, and I'll explain why. Um, in class, the H group knows this already, but we're wrapping up GarageBand, okay, and submitting that and getting that behind us. And then we're going to do video project 3. H group, which still meets on Wednesday, will probably do that assignment in its entirety on Wednesday. There's a possibility it carries into the next week, but I'm going to try to wrap it up on Wednesday. And then for the group coming in on Thursday and Friday, they'll have a little more time on Thursday to wrap up GarageBand. Also, C group, I've not done a studio tour yet. I did that with H group. I didn't do it with C group. So I'll probably try to fit in a studio tour on Thursday also. Then on Friday for C group, we're going to do a slideshow. So for the slideshow, for those who have not come in yet to do it, which is everybody, we're going to be using all photos in iMovie. We're going to learn a whole bunch of different ways you can edit them and use them to make like a slideshow. In a normal video project, you can use photos or video clips. You know, it doesn't have to be either or. You can use mix and match all you want. But for this project, because we're focusing our skills on the photos, we're just going to do a slideshow. We'll have titles. We'll have maybe some music. We'll have pictures. Now, I will provide pictures unless you want to bring in your own. So if you got your own pictures you want to make a slideshow of, maybe vacation pictures or whatever, you're welcome to bring your own as long as you're school appropriate. Now, how do you bring your own pictures in? Any way you can. If you got it on a flash drive, you want to copy them over into your Google Drive or your OneDrive and then drag them to your desktop when you get to school. You know, any method that works you can do. Now, the one thing we're not going to do is when I start the lesson, if someone announces in the middle of the start of the lesson, Mr. Rio, can I download pictures from my phone? At that point, it's too late. Now, can you download pictures from your phone maybe in the first 5 minutes of class? If you know how to do it and you can get it done by the time we start the lesson, that's fine. But once we start the lesson, I'm not going to be running around the room helping people download pictures from their phone. Do that in advance or do it in the first 5 minutes when I'm doing attendance. Otherwise, I'll be sharing pictures with you guys. So that's how that's going to work. But yeah, so we're going to be learning about that. I didn't add other stuff this week. We're kind of in a changeover week because next week we're all going to be combined. So I'm already starting to make some plans for, you know, because obviously I got to do things a little bit differently when we're in person 4 days a week, which for digital video class is actually a very good thing because a lot of the things that we do, I want to be in person. It's kind of hard for me to do a lot of video and this and that when you're at home. I mean, it's okay to look over videos on basic things, or some of you got phones and stuff. You can try some video projects with your phone, but you're a little bit limited what we can do at home unless you have a bunch of capabilities, which not all students have. So that's pretty much it on the this week. It's kind of a light week, but we're gonna be busy in class. I mean, it's not a light week in class. We got plenty to do in class. I just didn't give you much outside of class to do. Kind of wrapping some stuff up here, and then next week we'll have the combined class. We'll have every computer in use. I'll have to move a few seating changes around. That's another reason why I didn't want to get too much into some other things this week. I kind of want to wrap all this here up because a couple of people are going to have to move to a new computer. So, you know, it's just the way it's got to be. So that's pretty much it. The update for now. Blake, who's here, I'll stay on. Blake, I'm going to officially end this and then I'll talk to you again. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yep. So, I'm going to stop my share here and I'm going to end the recording, I should say. So I'm going to stop the recording here.